folks. It is a chilly Friday night. The Sonic the Hedgehog movie is in theaters and getting good reviews. But fuck all that. It's Valentine's Day. Fuck all that. It's Encore and Valentine's Day. It's the Fudge Films Valentine's Day Encore Special condensed name. I, of course, am your captain of this ever-sinking ship, and with me is my sweetheart, my Valentine, light of my life, Clayton. Clayton, will you be my Valentine?
Yeah, actually, I got this thing. I got this thing from my Valentine here. Look at how cute it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that for me?
No.
Why would you? You just went to like the poor kid on Christmas. It was like, look what Santa brought me. It's fucked up, dude. Folks, it is Valentine's Day, or as some very cool people on Twitter call it, Single People Appreciation Day. I'm gonna say just Valentine's Day. There's no need to do a different appropriation of it, right? Like, we don't call Easter, other religions don't get to celebrate day. That is the most PC way I could do that joke, and I didn't write a non-PC way. So, wow, this is going off great. We're just having a barrel of fun. I did not get drunk before the stream like I intended to, and thank God I didn't, because the jokes would have been even worse. Clayton, do you like Valentine's Day?
Not really.
Yeah.
It's in like such an awkward month. Like February as is just a garbage month.
Yeah. February's shit because January you recover from Christmas and like the holidays, and then February it's too soon to throw another big Hallmark holiday in, I think.
Yeah, Valentine's Day is just lame.
It's, Valentine's Day is great if you're not single. Because it gives you a reason to post pictures of you kissing your significant other, and people can't comment, please keep tongues in mouth. But, outside of that, I've never been big on Valentine's Day. That's probably a shocker to no one that two terminally single white dudes aren't big on Valentine's Day. But, you can still have fun without having a significant other. You can still have fun the Christian way by playing video games. Just like God intended. So we're playing speed dating for ghosts tonight. That is our main game. And we've got a bonus game to get to. We might end on that. That might be the finale. But, okay. Let's talk about the real elephant in the room. The Sonic the Hedgehog movie came out. And it's good. Supposedly. What? How'd this happen?
I don't know. Did they get, like, people who knew Sonic to work on it?
To do his new design, yeah.
But no other, like, no other input?
I don't think so. I've heard there's Sonic Easter eggs in the movie. But is it gonna be like, look guys, Green Hill Zone? Or is it like, here, we're gonna talk about Chaotix. Like, is it, I don't know how deep these Easter eggs go.
Or Chronix.
Yeah, Chronic. Yeah. My favorite hedgehog.
I think it'd be great if they added some fucking Sonic OCs in the movie's Easter eggs.
Only if it's like god tier ones. Like Chronic.
Like the yellow one.
Do you mean Sonichu?
Yeah.
Listen, fuckers. Put Sonichu in the Sonic movie. What's the what is it? What's the purple one? Isn't he like a Dark Spine the Hedgehog? Let me look this up. The Hedgehog. Yeah. We got Dark Spine the Hedgehog. That's a design. Go ahead and Google that for yourselves, chat.
Why is there so many like images of him?
That's a great question.
Is it like famous? Is that famous?
I mean, I guess, man. The Sonic fan base will just take to something, and not even in like a respectful way. Let's do, actually, we got speed dating for Ghost Up, but let's do a quick side diversion, because, let me just say, today is the one day where it's thematically appropriate for us to play a Sonic game, and we're not. And, I feel like an idiot about that, but, like, how many times can we play Sonic Adventure 2 on this channel? It's always fun to look up Your Name the Hedgehog. So let's just give it let's give it a run with Clayton the Hedgehog. Oh, Clayton the Demon. Oh, that one's good. Well, that's not Clayton. Is that the only... Okay, this is the alternative. Which one do you like more?
I want the other one.
The edgy one?
I mean, that one looks like cute. That one looks like cuter. But I like the Minecraft Steve one.
Oh god! Well, yeah, that works. Okay. So we got Clayton the Hedgehog.
I like the girl.
The girl. Which one? This one?
Down to the right. That one. Crystal.
Yeah, this isn't Clayton. This is Crystal. You got Clayton, Dells, and Cat. So that one's cool. But, I want to show you... Sorry, we can add the tag edgy. Okay, that doesn't help. I want to show you Mike the Hedgehog. This is my favorite Sonic OC I've maybe ever seen. Not just because he shares my name, but, he's just great. This is Mike the Hedgehog. So, and yeah, his game's coming to Wii very shortly. So, yeah, this came up like a year or so ago, and I've had this photo saved to my phone since then. Yeah, that one's good. They should have gone with this design for the movie. Oh, well, okay. I just want to look at our Sonic Sonas. I gotta get Spuds McKenzie out of the corner. That's from... If you don't know why Spuds McKenzie was there, watch the Broken Reality Part 1 stream. So yeah. Let's see. He's 16 years old. He likes running, breaking rules. He dislikes Sonic. He's a rebel. He's got super speed and high intelligence. And he's allies with Shadow and Dr. Eggman. Very cool character. Who is this? Who is this character? Alex the Hedgehog. See, but the thing is...
Smoke crack with Tupac.
You got all these ironic Sonic Sonas now. And that's fine, man. They're funny. But the unironic Sonic Sonas are just like, they're beautiful. They're like, they're just unfiltered art. There's no capitalism in this. It's just pure artistic creation. And that's beautiful. Also, look at this version of Mike. Look at this. Ooh. Cool rave shadow. Okay, anyway. Let's switch over to speed dating for Ghosts. I decided to do speed dating for Ghosts for the stream. One, because I thought, oh, that would be nice, cute little dating game. But also, sorry, let me fix the audio. We gotta turn off the music for. Oh, this is a shit show. As we all know, if you've seen the was it Monster Prom? If you've seen that stream, I'm horny for Ghosts. Clayton, I know you've never seen it because you're a Zoomer, but there's a scene in Ghostbusters where Dan Aykroyd's character gets a blowjob from a ghost. And I think I watched that movie too much as a kid that it like triggered something in me. That's my fetish, dude, is I'm attracted to ghosts. So, I'm just gonna say, stream might get a little horny. This is a content warning. If you prefer your Fudge Boys nice and clean and no horny, this might not be the stream for you. Or, hey, it may be. Maybe it'll awaken something in you. So...
Let's hear a chat. It's the 14th. You're allowed now.
You are.
We're allowed to be horny.
This is the only day of the year that chat is allowed to be horny. It's the only one. Any other day of the year, you get banned for being horny in our chat. But today, on Valentine's Day, horny is allowed. Except for like you and I. We need to like keep our horny levels in check. We can get horny, but we can't get too horny. Because we don't want to be banned. Okay. Start game. Now, Clayton, do you want to be the person and I'll be the ghost?
Sure.
Okay. I feel like that's a fair... Well, we'll see how much dialogue the person gets, I guess. But I feel like that's a good way to split it. Even to the point where maybe we could switch seats, but we'll see here in a second. I did no preparation for the stream. I did not even try launching the game. I'll say it, I bought the game 20 minutes before the stream because I forgot I didn't buy the game. So, we sounding good?
Yeah.
Okay. I just lost the game. There it is. Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating. My name's Fran. I run this little operation. You know what, Clayton?
Oh, am I guiding the adventure here?
Yeah, you get to decide. I'll
okay. Nice to meet you, Fran.
You're a nice one. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost.
I like being alone.
I've never met a ghost who didn't need someone to talk to help make sense of all this.
I'm doing fine, thanks.
You don't even want to make a friend?
Nope.
It's good to know other ghosts. Eternity can be a scary time. Trust me.
Nope.
You came all the way out here just to change your mind. I guess it's up to you. I make it my beeswax not to judge. Have a nice night.
That's the game. Okay.
Anyway, guys, that was a great stream. We had a lot of fun tonight. Really revealed a lot about our life.
So we left, crawl back in your sad little moonfire with the busted taillight. Car you had in high school, the one that died on you, was waiting in the afterlife. Driving back to the Spirit Co-op feels like an eternity. Inside, you turn on the television and cue up an old episode of County General.
It's a good one.
One from the early seasons, when the primetime medical drama at least tried to be realistic. Then you head to the kitchen to make yourself some dinner. After a quick look around, you decide to make all 3 packages of ramen noodles you find in the cupboard.
This is too relatable.
As the water boils, you empty the flavor packets into the water. 2 packets simulated shrimp powder. 1 packet simulated chicken powder. They make a weak broth that will coat the noodles as they cook. While you wait, you cut up a couple hot dogs and microwave them. After draining the noodles, you stir in the hot dogs with pepper and a bit of butter. With a little shake, a mass of quickly congealing overcooked ramen plops out, keeping the shape of the pot on your plate. You sigh and carry your dinner to the couch, thinking about how you're a ghost now and don't even need to eat. You simply don't have anything better to do.
I think that's a game. Yeah, well,
Hey.
anyway, guys, it was a fun stream. You know, we had a lot of laughs. Clayton, what was kind of your favorite moment of the stream?
I don't know, I was kind of excited for it to, like, start, and then it started, and now it's over, so.
Yeah. I liked when it stopped. Okay. Where's the game? There it is.
Look at this,
If you want to take the mouse over there so it's easier on your arm.
Sure. Let me move my stuff here.
I just don't want to be held accountable for any injuries you could cause from, like, hyperextending.
Alright, here we go. Round 2. We're
Round
actually
2.
going to meet somebody this time.
Changed your mind, huh? I'm not one to judge. Here's how this all works. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table.
Then what?
Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings, and you switch seats.
A bell rings from somewhere.
Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds. And at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound?
We'll see, I guess.
You're being very pessimistic. It'll be an experience at least. First thing first, though. Was that an ending? Did we just beat the game again?
That's a good question.
Oh, choose your room.
Ooh.
Room of palms, room of liars, or room of black?
I'm gonna go room of black.
Okay. The spookiest room.
The room of black isn't really a room at all. It's more of a garden courtyard. The sun beats down as you squint to see what's growing. Rows upon rows of yellow and brown plants, drying and rotting in the sun. What fruit these plants produced shriveled on the vine. But there's a peace to this place. The crickets are chirping, and well beyond the garden a train passes. You sit at a table opposite an empty chair.
This is very tranquil.
The bell rings, and a ghost appears.
Alright, our first interest. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, well, look. That lined up. Alright, we'll count that. I'm a ghost. Ooh.
Ooh.
Lol. Wait. Lol. Isn't it great being dead?
I mean, I'd rather be alive, I guess.
You'd rather be alive? Actually? That's so sad. Being dead is the best way to live. Okay, is that Oreo? Is that Dread? Is that Drio? We're gonna go with Drio.
Sure.
Dev is in chat right now, just fuck you. I'm Drio. I'm like dead, obviously.
I'm also, like, dead.
Go figure. Let's be dead together. Wow, very forward.
Okay, so this is like judging by personality. This is pretty much like were you born special?
Yeah.
So I want to know, did you die with a silver spoon in your mouth?
Yeah, no. You don't want to know, though. Besides, you're asking a ghost how they died? That's boring. Ask something else. Something not boring. You're blowing it. You're blowing it.
Okay. What do you do for fun, Mr. Excitement?
I hunt places.
Wow.
Like, actually scare people.
Wow.
Nothing too mean.
Is that so?
Just like flicker lights on and off.
I'm just nodding my head now.
Move stuff around so it floats. Push people downstairs. You know, ghost stuff. Fun.
You push people downstairs.
Lol. I don't actually. I was just pulling your leg. Or whatever it is you've got.
Whoa. What are you feeling down there?
Go, Esther.
Drea looks around.
Oh, it's Drea. We were close. Man, look at this place. Only ghosts would think a rotting garden is a good place to pick up.
That's kind of mean. So what's changing the topic? What's with Antler Ghost?
Yeah. I know. Those antlers are kind of cool, and that broken neck is gnarly. But she is like so 110%. Welcome to speed dating for ghosts. Here are the rules I thought up for no reason. Now mingle like a weird experiment while I take notes. Antler Ghost is taking notes right now, I bet. While we sit here pretending we aren't monsters.
Oh, she kind of cute though.
She's kind of cute
she
though.
kind of cute though.
You would. Not that I know you at all yet. Just you. I guess I shouldn't judge. I've gone out with all kinds. Pretty girls in dresses who carry their own heads. A shadow who refused to let me look directly at him. Being dead is great. It's the other dead people that kill me.
I don't know. I'm not used to any of this.
When I was alive, I loved jokes about dying. Life sucked.
Hell yeah, brother.
Jerks everywhere. Never enough money. The jerks got the money. I'd be all, the best way to die is now. Before death does me in. You should at least buy me dinner. Jokes, you know? But now that I am dead, it just feels right. Like, maybe it was meant to be. Which I guess makes sense. Since we all die in junk. Oh.
The bell rings.
Another Antler Ghost rang that bell thing. That means we change places. See you in a bit. What, confident. I like Drea. Drea was like a teenage Beetlejuice. I like that.
Another ghost appears.
Oh, hello there. I'm Haiti. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little shy. It's just so nice to get out of the home, to see a new face.
The home?
I haunt the old folks' home, where I dined. Queen Mary's. It's not a nice place to live, let alone die.
I mean, I guess few nursing homes are.
The nurses do their best, but they are short-staffed. The residents are frequently neglected. To make Queen Mary's a little better, that is my mission in death.
How do you help?
Any way I can, sweetie. I keep watch on vitals, ring a nurse when needed, tuck residents in at night. If you saw this thing, you're 85, right? You lived a long life, and you're like hopped up on pain medication, and this thing floats in and starts tucking you in. In their final moments, I whisper in their ears. There is more, I say. Just you wait. That's she's horny.
Why bother?
Wow. Wow, rude, dude. If that's your attitude, I'm afraid we won't have much to talk about.
Well,
Kids these days.
I wish I was that noble.
You can be that noble. You can do anything now. As ghosts, we have power over the living, whether they know it or not. We ought to use that power for good.
What about fun?
By all means, have fun. Lord knows I try. And eternity means you can see every movie you missed. Sneak into every Broadway show. I personally don't find the time, though. There's too much to do. Sometimes I think it would be easier if I had someone to help me when things get tough.
Were you alone when you were alive?
No, I had a partner, Milton. He's still alive, actually. A resident at the home. Aw, bye, Grandma.
Bell rings.
I guess it's our time. I suppose I might see you again, maybe. I guess, you whippersnapper. You could just click next. Thank you for the talk. Kids these days in their smartphone.
Bye, Grandma.
Couldn't even show me how to post an ad on Facebook.
Another ghost appears. The ghost says nothing, only stares.
This dude a real simp.
Hi?
What is it you require?
I'm not sure.
You have an eternity to decide. That is what it means to die. We are stripped of time. I can't do these voices anymore. The ones where I tighten my throat just trigger a gag reflex in me. We are given an eternity.
Oh, gee. Who are you?
My name? I am unknowable. The shadow of a shadow. You can call me Gary.
Okay. Hi, Gary.
That is who I was. Who I used to be.
So what happened? The ghost's eyes grow wide. He breathes in deeply, remembering something horrible. What's wrong?
The knife. I still feel the blade. The life draining out. Emptied. An empty space. Where once there was something. Now cobwebs. A draft.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gary.
Do not be sorry. Gary is gone.
The bell rings. That was fast. Your time with Gary is over. He lifts up his fragile frame and shambles over to the next table. What is he looking for?
Poor Gary. Oh, second round.
Second round begins.
Oh yeah, we get to talk to them again.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, I gotta portray his voice. Everybody's so flippin' gloomy here. I keep thinking, who died?
We could liven it up.
Oh man. Okay. Like a prank? Or maybe we try to scare the other ghosts who haunt the haunters or something.
We could make something float.
Make something float? Pfft. That's all you got? Man, we should just go haunting. Freak out some flesh bags. Give them something to be afraid of.
I mean, like, maybe?
Like you're gonna do better than me here. Or anywhere.
Alright, confident.
Most ghosts are sad as heck.
Kinda cocky.
Or boring. Lots of boring ones too.
What makes a ghost cool?
Did you really ask that? If you're cool, you're cool. You just are who you are. You're not trying to wear someone else's bedsheet, you know? I've only met a few ghosts like that so far. Mostly ones I meet at punk shows. It's great because you never need a ticket.
So So why are you here?
I want to meet ghosts who aren't like me. I'm sick of doing the same things. But then I actually remember I like doing those things. I really just want to share them with someone new. I know I probably sound pathetic.
The bell rings.
Already? This was okay. Come find me after. Ooh, we'll do something. We got that one locked down.
What do you have in mind?
You'll see. You're gonna fuck. You're gonna fuck. I like Dre a lot.
Yeah, Dre's pretty cool.
Hello again. How is the speed dating going, young man? Is it everything you hoped it would be?
Oh, gee.
Don't
Don't
lie to Hattie, dude. Don't break her heart.
Oh, man. I mean, Gary was kind of weird.
Gary was weird.
There's some weirdos.
Weirdos? That's not very nice now, is it?
I didn't have a nice option.
What happened to the tolerant left? Come on. Even the living are a little weird. The dead? Well, just look at me. I look like cotton balls.
I suppose you're right.
You're darn right I'm right. I've been around the bend. Lived longer than most of these other ghosts have been dead. I know a thing or two. Even still. Dying has shown me there's still a lot to learn. Always something new. No.
Hattie looks at the garden rotting around you.
Do you like gardening?
Gee. I haven't really tried it, so not really.
You and whoever tends the garden.
She chuckles to herself.
This was a joke.
Go on, give us a little...
I'll give you a grandma chuckle.
Yeah.
That's much more than a chuckle. Grandma's very pleased with herself on that one.
As far as interests go, I'm afraid I'm pretty boring. Beyond growing things and helping people die, there's not much more to me. I suppose I like true crime.
I can get behind that.
And making jam.
Okay.
Is jam something that interests you?
Yes. Wait. I mean, yes to both. You like... yeah. Yep.
I make all kinds. One of my favorites is a fall jam with apples and peaches.
Sounds good.
Oh my god, hearts came off of her. We're in, dude. We're fucking granny pussy. Listen, again, I said this was the horny stream. I would have titled this the horny stream, but Twitch would not be happy if I did that. They don't even like it when I swear in the titles.
I've been making it since I was a little girl. My grandmother taught me. It's important to macerate the fruit. That means coating the fruit in sugar and letting it sit.
Why did Grandma just mansplain that shit?
If you leave it overnight, it'll break down nicely. Give you a head start on cooking.
I didn't know jam was so complicated.
And that's just the tip of the strawberry. Don't get me started on the importance of a good copper pot.
Why jam?
Because I'm good at making it.
Smile.
Smile. And I like sharing what I'm good at with others. I leave jars in people's homes. Surprise them with their favorite kinds. Homemade and out of nowhere. Delicious jams, specially made by a ghost. Sometimes they won't even question where it came from. You'd be surprised how often that happens. Very unappreciative. This generation doesn't know the lengths we go to, but I guess my jam's just that good.
That's, it's kind of sweet.
Not as sweet as my orange marmalade.
She leans in to whisper.
I put brandy in that one.
Oh, D-colon, dude.
I like getting sauced on that one.
The bell rings.
Oh, there's the bell. I'm due at the nursing home tomorrow. I I'd be honored if you joined me. It's not as exciting as a date as other ghosts might offer, but it has its rewards. She getting horny. Someone dear to me is taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid he only has a few days left. I want to make sure he knows they won't be his last.
Let me think about it.
I understand. I'll be at Queen Mary's at 7 a.m. Hope to see you there. Always the bride, never the... Wait, fuck.
Hattie floats over to the next table. She takes her time. It seems like she wishes she could just stay and talk to you.
Oh. Why are you so sorry? I don't remember his voice.
I mean, you died kind of horribly.
It was not your fault.
So whose fault was it?
I want to remember. I ache simply trying. I only recall slivers of my last moments alive. Emotions, work, a shadow along the wall. Can you hear my water? I gotta recoat my throat for Carl. I'm learning more and more that I have these things called boundaries and restrictions that I have to abide to, and it's very annoying being alive because of it. I can't, my throat can't do the things it used to. I can still do a lot of voices, but ones where I tighten like that are really rough on me. I've found out that literally any media I consume, if I get slightly invested in characters, the moment they cry on screen, I just become a mess. I'm watching Schitt's Creek, and it's a very good sitcom. End of the first season, something nice happens to them, and they're like all happy, and I'm like, oh, what? And I'm like crying, and it's like, I've been watching the show for like 3 days. Why? There's just limits to my existence anymore, and it's not fun. I know these memories are important. I do not know how they fit together.
Oh, gee, Gary, I really don't care. Tell me about work.
A place, wood that creaks, that musty smell of old books, the clack of counting machines.
I don't care, Gary.
Our office, our accounting practice.
Is that where you died?
I'm not sure, but it's all I can think about. That office.
He doesn't.
Him in the
He doesn't even feel it. What else do you remember?
Anger, then frustration, then guilt. Now all clouded by this festering vengeance.
The shadow you mentioned.
It has a name. Oh, why can't I remember its name?
Gary's eyes looked so threatening when you first met him. Now they look sort of sad. You're a good ghost, Gary.
Your kindness. It is rare among our kind. I still feel the blade. The life draining out. Join me after the final bell. Together, we will discover why.
The bell rings. Gary left a strange transit map behind.
Dude, look at you.
Roots.
You got all three of these ghosts to ask you out.
I feel like they wanted me, dude. I didn't even have to try.
They knew what they were getting.
Routes you've never seen before. A certain stop is circled.
I want to take the
Choose.
flowers. Okay, go ahead. Take your pick.
Chat?
You're not getting a response from chat tonight.
I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards Drea.
Okay. Drea is the easiest voice for me to do.
Alright, we're gonna go see what Drea's up to.
What if she rejects you right now?
I'll cry. I don't know.
You ready? Yeah, you're ready.
Drea has something planned, that's for sure.
Oh, this is gonna be sweet.
Drea takes you to a house in the city. A duplex. Rick.
You're gonna get mugged.
Not a bad looking place, maybe a little run down. It's clearly had some renovations though. Like the neighborhood, its edges have been filed off in favor of some good old fashioned gentrification.
Woo!
The front door is a fresh shade of red. And there's a pretty nice car in the driveway.
My place, when I was just another flesh bag,
Looks nice.
when I was here, it was way better. There was a pawn shop over there, where that garbage Java Joy is now. They always had good tapes. Now it's just coffee. Everyone just drinks coffee and does yoga. Whatever. Come on. Let's go inside.
From the inside, the house looks like a show home. Perfectly decorated rooms with perfectly placed furniture. Everything matches because almost everything is white or gray.
They get cleaners. Pay them like nothing. And complain when they don't wash the walls.
Ceramic letters hang on a yellow accent wall. Live, laugh, love.
Cringe normies. Oh. This is the garbage I'm talking about. Live, laugh, love. Spew, barf, puke.
Drea starts to rearrange the letters.
Evil. Oh man. Ghoul. And then that leaves Lave. What does that spell? Veil. Does evil ghoul veil mean something?
I mean, Vale means valley, I guess.
I mean, valley sort of works, right? Like, evil ghoul's domain. Bah.
Drea throws the remaining letters on the floor, smashing them to bits. They take a step back to survey their handiwork. Evil Guel.
LOL! Omega LOL! So, where should we hit next?
Let's go fuck up the kitchen.
Yeah.
Then we'll have
Getting
sex in
creative.
bed.
Jumping to conclusions, huh? Plenty of fun in there.
The kitchen looks like it was recently updated. Built-in microwave, induction cooktop, something called a smart fridge.
Oh, cringe normies. What do they even do to afford all this?
Drea heads for the fridge.
This is what I call poltergeist pay dirt.
Inside the fridge is the biggest plastic container of kale you've ever seen.
Oh.
And rows of expensive-looking juice marked Clents.
I can't choose.
The juice.
Look at all these pretty colors. Green, yellow, red,
Drea thinks for a moment.
slime, pee, blood.
Just like that, the juices look different.
Don't worry. They'll just taste like those things.
Somehow that's hard to believe.
I mean, where would I even get
There's a click at the front door.
Oh, shiz, they're home. Quick, this way.
Drea drags you to the front room just as the couple who lives here opens the front door. At first, they don't notice anything is wrong. They take off their shoes while bickering about who forgot to take the garbage out. The man is the first to see the letters on the wall. He stops talking. She looks up to see why. He points to the letters rearranged on the wall, and they proceed to freak the F out.
That's branding for us?
Freak the fudge out.
Thank you.
Whoa.
The devs did decide to put a reference to us in the game. Thank you.
They run away, not out the door, up the stairs, straight to the bedroom.
Oh, they're gonna fuck their fear out. Ah, man. After all that work, I knew we should have done the bedroom. I guess they weren't gonna run straight to the fridge anyway. This was still super good. Best time I've had in forever. Maybe I'll see you around sometime.
You never know. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Totally.
Hell yeah. Sorry, Twitch. You're left alone in Drea's house. Upstairs, the couple is loudly trying to convince the cops they called the ghosts to real. Whoops. Eventually, they give up and admit it was probably just neighborhood punks.
Punks.
You leave the house through a wall. Outside is dusk and kinda spooky. There's a bit of fog rolling in. A nice night for a haunting. A good night to be a ghost.
Well, that was a pretty successful date.
Yeah, that's solid. Let's go on more. With,
Go on more.
I want to go with the graveyard. I don't know.
I think that probably shows you like who you've been on dates with.
Oh, okay. Should we hop into another one?
Yeah. Hello again. It's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down, and you can go right in.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the room of liars.
Okay.
The room of liars looks a bit like a conference hall, the kind you might see in an airport hotel. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening. They left a few balloons behind.
Wow!
Worn, plush stacking chairs are set on either side of lacquered oak tables. In one corner, there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. The bell rings and a ghost appears.
Oh, another. Okay, hold on. Ah! A ghost! Oh God, sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. What's up?
I'm not used to it either, bud.
Nothing prepares you for this life, except this isn't life. Post-life? I feel so lost. When I used to have anxiety attacks, I'd focus on my breathing, listen to my heart beating. Now I can't breathe. I don't even have blood. What does that mean?
I wish I knew, brother.
How long have you been dead?
Feels, how long have, I don't know, feels like an eternity.
I've only been dead a couple years. Has it gotten easier over time?
Gee. This guy's he's like on the edge.
Yeah.
We're gonna, a little white lie. Sure, yeah, it gets a little easier, I guess.
It's hard to look at the bright side. When I first woke up, after I died, I fell right through my coffin. Though, through my own body. Down, 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 into the bedrock. It was so dark.
That sounds awful.
It was! I will never forget the confusion, the helplessness I seized up that stopped me from falling. It was like my whole body became corporeal, not flesh, just like, you know how if you concentrate, you can pick up objects? Like that. Except I was the object, and the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there, stuck in solid rock.
How'd you get out?
I pulled myself up, away from the heat below, sort of clawed my way to the surface. Through the earth, I felt the rock moving through me. Ah!
The bell rings.
Oh, that was just about. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you. I like that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a little nervous.
Another ghost appears.
Oh, cool guy. Well, look what we have here.
The ghost's voice creaks like ancient wood.
The name's Spooky Peter. Okay. I like this guy the best.
He tips his hat. The dust spills off the brim.
How do you do?
I do okay.
I'd wager otherwise.
Okay.
Like maybe you're scared. Like maybe you've seen a ghost.
Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of spooky.
Thank you for saying so. I've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back long as the door. Since the Black Death took me in 1665.
I thought the plague was earlier.
The Black Death came in waves, lingered for centuries. I was a doctor in London. I knew I'd got it. The second the chills started, I was dead in days. Last great gasp of bubonic on the island. Some 68,000 went with me. Ever since then, I've been spooking, folks. Even been in books. Not always by name, mind you. But you can tell when it's me. The top hat, the fear, all hot and sick. Nobody spooks 'em like Spooky Peter.
I try my best.
Do you? Guess I see it. The potential, I mean. I can help with that.
Teach me your spooky ways.
Now. Spooky Peter doesn't just teach anybody. A rock has potential. Before you throw it through a window, what makes you any better?
Oh.
All three of these are spooky.
I can pull my face off. Whoa.
Spooking like that may shock them, but there ain't no art to it. Yeah, you jump scare motherfucker. You go all the way. The living have nothing more to fear. And when they aren't spooked, what's the point? No. The spookiest spooking's the stuff that eats at you. Makes you doubt what you see or hear. Makes you wonder what could be under that bed. It's never as spooky when you see what it is. So how's that for a lesson?
You got anything else?
Slow down there, bedsheet. Learning to spook 'em takes time. If a legendary spookin' is what you're after, then Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak. You'll need a solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. A good spookin' is in the details.
The bell rings.
I like Spooky Peter. The bell. It means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. Spooky Peter's my favorite guy we've seen so far. If it was my choice, I'd say Spooky Peter every day of the goddamn week.
I want Drea back. A thick layer of dust now covers the table. Another ghost appears.
Who? How? Okay. Want to make some money?
Sorry?
Do you? Want to make some money? Dollar bills, cashola. You know the stuff.
I understand what money is.
Good. Then you understand why I want more.
Do ghosts even need money?
Technically, no. We don't buy things. But money buys something else now. Favors with the breathers. Influence. Information. The living always want the money. The living buy plenty. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks. Don't judge.
You rob banks?
Banks. Financial institutions. Cash condos. You know the joints.
I know what banks are.
Is this the plot to GTA 6?
Hopefully.
That'd be sick, dude. That would be a great departure. Good. You pass the test then. You meet my impossibly high requirements. The ghost, who knows what a bank is. Let's do this. The problem with robbing banks, people see the robbers. But you can't see a ghostie. We can walk right in and float that money right on out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime.
There's no such thing.
True facts. But nothing's for sure, is it? Except death. Seems to me that makes us uniquely qualified.
There's no harm in hearing you out, I guess.
No harm at all. At the very least, it'll break up all the gloom in this room.
Leon looks around at the other ghosts.
Yeesh.
The bell rings.
Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry. I'll be back. We got more to talk about. So, I like Spooky Peter the best, but I think Leon sounds like a good time. Robbing a bank?
I'm interested in what Leon's got to propose.
Yeah.
The second round begins.
Oh, God. What was his voice? The other ghosts. Holy, were they awful. Leon's just a creep, and Spooky Peter. That name is earned. Oof. Also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kaio. Sorry.
Don't need to be sorry.
No need, sure. I'm still sorry, though. My anxiety gets the best of me. And social situations are, tough. This one especially.
Leon's a piece of work.
I'll say, he actually asked me to rob a bank. Can you believe that? When I told Fran...
You told Fran?
I feel like I had to. Oh gosh. Does this make me a snitch? Do you think Leon will find out? Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Snitches get stitches. We gotta kill Kaya. The only way to earn Leon's favor.
I guess it's probably for the best.
Right? Who comes to speed dating looking for bank robbers? Leon's got some guts. Or whatever the ghost equivalent is.
So your speed dates are going well then?
At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive? The questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. My favorite movie, I mean. Have you ever seen Videodrome?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, the kids these days. I'm old. It's a wonderfully insane movie. You should check it out at some point. I know you're busy watching Marriage Story again, but you should watch Videodrome at some point.
Alright, I'll look into videos. It's a boomer movie, you said?
It's not it's it came out in the 90s. That doesn't make it a boomer movie.
90s were 3 decades ago.
Don't say oh. I'm old. So that's a quote from the movie.
Okay, I'm gonna say it, but I'm gonna say that not knowing it's a quote.
Okay.
Long live the new flesh.
You know it.
Know what?
Sometimes I feel like a VCR. Obsolete. Out of date. No new stories to tell.
We can find some new good stories.
Maybe. Or we can just rewatch old ones. You missed things the first time. So, do you want to hear how I died?
If you want to talk about it.
Might as well get it out of the way. I was in film studies, working my way toward a PhD. And Dad, always pretty sad. I had good friends though. I was always studying. One weekend, they convinced me not to study. They said we should go to the lake instead. I couldn't swim. I never learned. You see where this is going. I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box. Under 6 feet of dirt. That's when I fell deeper. Like I told you before, I hate thinking about it. Why do I always dwell on the bad stuff? What's your favorite food?
Well, you are dead.
The ultimate downer. I promise I can be fun. What should we do after this?
We can see a movie. We can go swimming. Yeah.
Yikes.
We can go swimming.
Very funny. No, thank you.
Carnival.
You're joking, right? Crowds of people, giant stuffed garbage animals, collapsible rides put together overnight. Yeah, no. Tell you what, I'll come up with something. Something a little different. Hopefully.
Sure.
Never mind. Yay! I can't wait to do something with you.
Oh, I got some bad news for you, friend.
That isn't talking about myself. Sorry.
The bell rings. Hopefully we never see Kaio again.
I like Kaio.
I like Kaio too, but we've already dug ourselves a hole.
Yeah, I mean, Kaio's good, but we've got Spooky Peter and Leon. Like, it's like you're getting a like nice quality sandwich, but the other two meals are like a steak and like lobster. Like, the sandwich is still good. See you after we're done. Please. Please. I'm so alone. Oh, good. Spooky Peter. My spooky protege returns. What knowledge do you seek, protege?
I want to know it all.
In time. A truly spooky ghost requires one thing. One thing above all else. Patience.
So, Spooky Peter, have you killed anyone?
Not a one. I'm not in the business of brutality. Oh, gee. My voice cracked there after doing Kaio and then trying to do a hard transition into Spooky Peter. I can't get it deep enough. I deal more in subtler arts. The thread of a creek. Pins on... Nape?
Yes.
Pins on the nape of your neck. A kind of ethereal malice.
What scares you, Spooky, Peter? Pete? What was his name?
Spooky Peter?
Spooky Peter! What scares you?
Not much. Though I will say, I ain't so fond of beasts.
What kind of beasts?
The domesticates, hounds, felines.
You're scared of Dogs?
Spooky folk like me rely on a certain covertness. I can't just be all clanging around, announcing myself. That's not so spooky. Dogs, they can smell Spooky's Peter. They know I'm there. I'll shrink up into a corner in the dark, and sure enough, they'll find me. Start growling, bark to sound the alarms. It's trouble, let me tell you. A real impediment.
Spooky Peter wheezes. Something's rattling around in there. You okay? You okay, Spooky Peter?
Pay the rattle no mind. I died with it. It stays with me. You ever been to the mirror world?
What's that?
The place beyond this, but the same as this. You've seen it, but always looking in.
The bell rings.
If you fancy another lesson, come on by that edge of things. I'll show you around the other side.
If I find the time, sure.
Tarry all you want. I've got patience like I've got time. I can wait forever. Spooky Peter, spooking me? Dude's talking about going to other dimensions of existence? What was Leon's just, Phil Hartman removed. Okay. I gotta get more. If we do a third round of this, I gotta get more water. Spooky Peter is harder on my throat than you'd think, because my normal voice is so, like, up and, like, nasally. Trying to remove all nasal and talk just from my throat. Like, my throat is more sore now than it, like, was, like, than it would be if I was, like, talking with the character who's like a real guttural one. That would hurt me less than Spooky Peter. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You'll come in with me while I get a third ghost to watch the door.
Do you know which bank yet?
Absolutely. A secluded branch up on 4th. Board tellers, lots of older customers. It's a great place to hit.
How do we get inside? Leon pulls out some graphing paper.
I drew the layout in pencil. I probably didn't need so much detail. Since we're going in the front door, I just figured it's best to be prepared. Wait, does this mean you're interested?
I'm not making any promises yet.
Hey, it's something. So, after we get in the bank... Oh man, think fast. We got company.
Oh no. Leon frantically puts the graphing paper away.
So then I says to the priest... What are you two talking about over here? Oh, hey, Fran. How's it hanging? We've had complaints, Leon. About my cologne? You know what about. I promise I don't. I'm just looking for love. Just like all the other crazy ghosts. Just like my friend here.
Fran stares at Leon.
That is an innocent face.
Like she'll see the truth in his eyes.
Fine. But I'm watching you. Both of you. Oh. You're gonna get thrown out of speed dating. That was a close one. Thanks for not ratting me out.
I didn't... Yeah, no problem. Nah, no problem.
I got a good feeling about this. We're gonna be rich. This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I need to know who I'm... Do I? Is it better that I don't know him?
That's your choice.
Isn't that the way they did it in
Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, you're ghosts. Who's gonna arrest a ghost?
I need to know who I'm working with.
Alright, fine. I'll give you my life story. Abridged version. It'll probably help maintain our cover anyway.
Fran walks by. It seems like she's eavesdropping.
The trouble with me is, it's hard not to talk about stealing. I stole candy when I was 9, switched to stealing beer at 14, stole my first car a year later. I hit up at convenience stores, drive-ins, even held up a laundromat once. I threw my back out, carrying all those quarters.
Why did you steal?
More like, why do I steal? It made more sense than other work. Getting robbed by the man, legally, you know. Leon's the best character in the whole game.
Oh, for sure.
Now I can steal because I can turn invisible. I used to dream of a power like that. It would have kept me out of a lot of jail. I robbed 5 banks in all when I was alive. I spent the rest of my life behind bars.
How did you die?
Prison's a hard place, especially when no one trusts you. If there's anything I learned from my dishonest life, it's honesty.
The bell rings.
That's our time. You've heard my pitch. Gotten to know me a little more than I like. So, what do you say?
Turn him in.
Don't you do that. Hey, snitches get stitches.
Yes.
Yes. I'll be at this branch at this time.
Leon slides you a slip of paper.
It's been a slice.
Nice.
All 3 of these are like valid choices. I will respect whichever one you choose.
I want to rob a bank.
Yeah.
This guy's like a gangster.
Yeah, that's the thing. I would respect whatever you chose, but my choice would be Leon.
I guess it's time to rob a bank.
Hell yeah.
Leon said to meet him in front of the Mortal Trust on 4th. Like the name suggests, this is a bank for the living. Once they notice they've been robbed, they shouldn't suspect the dead. Hopefully.
I'm getting nervous, not gonna lie. The others are supposed to be here.
Maybe they're just late.
I sure hope so. Without them, we're down a lookout. And our guy on the inside?
Who else did you recruit?
A couple of degenerates. Don't worry though. They may be slime, but they're loyal slime. The best a crook can ask for. Oh good. Here comes Carl. Oh no! My throat can't... Oh, it's a different Carl.
Different Carl.
Yeah. Look, he's not all sweaty and weird.
We got a different boy.
Okay, that's less... I thought it was going to be actual Carl. And that would have been rad. Hey. This is Carlsbad. Our token breather. No offense. None taken. I'm just happy you ghosts want to hang out. So, how's it going?
What kind of name is Carlsbad?
Blame my mom. Name me after where I was conceived. I don't think I get that one. Carl's the man on the inside. I'm a teller at this bank. I know the combo to the safe and where the cameras are pointed.
Why rob your own bank?
I hate them. They need to pay.
Hell yeah, brother.
Tear down the establishment.
Are they shady?
Actually, they're pretty responsible. They sponsor charities, really give back to the community, you know. They even gave us time off to volunteer.
Sounds like kind of a cool place to work.
Totally. But I still hate them. They wouldn't give me a loan for my vape store. Jerks. So I'm just gonna take the money, live my dream, my vape dream.
All banks are bad.
Hell yeah, brother.
Screenshot that, frame that. Satan in suits. No offense. Not taken. And speak of the devil. Spooky Peter! Oh, no, I don't want Spooky Peter, because I gotta do his voice. Juggling all these is hard. How do you do?
Why am I not surprised?
No! Why would you not choose Spooky Peter? That's exactly what we did. We met in the room of liars. Same as you. When I told him I robbed banks, he immediately said he was in, before he even heard the plan. I was looking to get my beak wet, so to speak. So here's what we're doing. Spooky Peter will hide out by the door. Watch for trouble. Should be smooth sailing. They closed 6 hours ago. There's no security tonight. I saw to that. What happened to Winston? Oh, the security guard. He's, taking some time off. Oh, good. Winston works so hard. He could use a break. And that's what he got. A break. But Spooky Peter said he's never killed anyone, so...
Yeah, he's on vacation.
Yeah. A little trip down to Kokomo. Let's get this train rolling. Follow me.
Carl pulls out some keys and unlocks the front door. Though alive, he's already proving useful. Inside, the bank is dimly lit. It's eerily quiet at night, like most places busy in the daytime. Spooky Peter disappears into the shadows by the door. Carl and Leon make a beeline for the back. Carl hops over the counter like he's in some heist flick. Leon floats right through. You catch up to them around a corner by a heavy-looking door.
This is the vault.
Can't we just go through it?
Of course we can. But the money in there can't. If we want to get anything out of there, we still need to open the door. And that's where I come in. Let's do this.
Carl gets to work on the door.
I think the code was, you gotta be kidding me. I am, actually. I know the code like the back of my car, which is where I sleep. Not because Sherry kicked me out. Anyway, before I punch it in, you gotta promise me something. You promise you won't take all the cash and then leave me here or pull any other ghost tricks? Carl, Buddy, Cal, you know what they say about honor and thieves. I don't actually. Then we're good. Just open the door already.
Carl opens the vault door. Inside is a wall of safety deposit boxes, each individually locked. And that's it.
That's it? Where's the money? I expected like a pile of it. It doesn't work like that. I really should have cased this place myself. Sigh. Grab a key. Open a box. Bramblepath is in chat.
Hey, how's it going, my
Let's get some
boy?
claps for Bramblepath.
Woo!
Welcome to the Fudge Films Valentine Spectacular. We're robbing a bank, which is exactly what you do on Valentine's Day. Okay. You get to choose which one we're opening.
We're gonna open 7F. Inside are some antique coins. They look like they might have some value. Someone could be hanging on to them for sentimental reasons, though. You look over at Leon.
As a single man, yes, I'd rob a bank. That's the spirit, dude.
Listen, us single men on Valentine's Day, we got two options. One, we can fraternize with other single people, and that's just yuck. Two, we can rob banks. One of these is a fun thing to do. One of these is a healthy response to being single, and the other is fraternizing. My box is empty. Nothing but a business card. Some accountant with a funny name. Guess I should have looked inside some of these before just picking a key.
Well, we gotta give the boss man. We'll give the give the coins to the boss.
You gotta pay it up.
We'll divvy it out later.
Seriously? For me? Why?
Well, you can't leave empty-handed.
You knew I'd have to settle my debts. With the plague ghost watching the door. That's so thoughtful. Ow! Leon likes us! Oh, Spooky Peter is dying by the second. Time to be moving. I spotted a patrol outside. Think they saw some movement in here.
A police siren chirps. A warning, maybe?
There's our cue. They're gonna arrest Spooky Peter. We better scramble.
How are we getting Carl out?
That's his problem.
Everyone makes it out safe thanks to Spooky Peter's keen eye. Leon instructs the crew to lie low for a bit. Really, only Carl needs to worry.
Yeah. Good job in there.
Things might have gone differently if you let Carl fiddle with the cameras. It wasn't the greatest haul. But hey, how many ghosts can say they've robbed a bank?
It was an exciting date.
We got coins.
We got coins. What more do you need? Okay, well that was date 2. So what? We've been with Drea. We've been with Leon. Which do you like more? Leon or Drea?
I think Leon was more fun.
I think I think I would friend zone Leon. I think I'd go, hey, this was a lot of fun, love to do it again, but I think maybe we should stay friends. Drea, I think, is complex. I think Drea is very personable. I could have a relationship, or attempt to, with Drea. Leon, just out of the question. He's a friend zone. But other than Kaio, everyone there was friend zone. You cannot date Spooky Peter. Spooky Peter's got this whole teacher-student dynamic going on that's just icky. Unless you're into that, more power to you. But I think Leon was the best choice there. Kaio he liked Videodrome. I mean, what a normie. Pick a real movie, Kaio. I gotta grab a bottle of water real quick because I've got a feeling we'll do one more round. We'll check out the last room. I gotta grab a bottle of water though because I feel like we're gonna get some ghost who is gonna just be a blob monster, kind of like Carl, just a blob monster. I'm gonna be oh, okay, let's do a voice that completely destroys my throat. I'm gonna grab a bottle of water. It's gonna take me 2 seconds.
Alright, that leaves you here with me, chat. So you know what this means? You know what this means? No. Oh, he's coming back.
What are you doing?
Oh, gee.
No, don't bring up Ant War. Close Ant War.
We're playing Ant War.
Close Ant War. Hey, we put out, what are you doing?
I don't know. I was gonna bring it up that I actually Googled Ant War so the chat could be part of chat could be, in on the bit.
Look, he Googled Ant War. Very funny. Hey, we put out a podcast and a skit this week. Double the Fudge films. The podcast was supposed to be Clayton and I. The original plan for it, Clayton, you don't even know this, was you and I going out on a date. You're just clicking on the Unity logo. But you were sick. And so it became me and the listener going on a date. And that one was fun, but I was so immersed into it that I had, afterwards, I had to, recalibrate my brain and be no, that didn't, hear this or feel this. Like, I got, you know, I'm kind of like the next Heath Ledger, so I got really, like, engrossed in the role. So, guys, if you want me to play the Joker, let me know. And then we put that Sonic skit out today. If you haven't seen it, it's on the main channel. It is called, the file is just called Sonic, but the video title is POV, Your Boyfriend Lets You Down Easy While Promoting the Sonic Movie. And that went through 3 stages. Where originally it was like your boyfriend, I was gonna play this boyfriend who's comes home from work and he finds like a romantic evening and he's like, fuck, I just want to go see the Sonic movie. And then it became a really like simp normie dude asking someone out by using Sonic puns. And originally Clayton was gonna like hold me hostage, and like that was gonna be the end of the video, was he was just gonna kidnap me. And then it became this next evolution because I wanted to put an extra layer on just the premise, and that was that your scummy boyfriend is trying to say like, I don't want to get in a relationship with you right now, or a deeper relationship, but he only does it while talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. And I think that video turned out great. It was primarily written, the jokes were written while I was incredibly wasted. And I went, I gotta write puns. Let's do it, because that's the only way I can write puns. Any other time if I write puns while sober, my body's like, no, we're shutting down. We're not doing this tonight. So I had to get myself wasted so I could write puns. But it turned out really good. I think my only problem with it is that if you look, we have a blue light in this room, a red light kind of lights colors the scene, and then if you look at the wall right next to me, there's just a white circle on the wall, and that was our point light, was supposed to put some light on me, but it wasn't angled correctly, and so it lit up the wall and not me, and it looks really fucking dumb when you notice it. But hey, we're comedians and filmmakers, not filmmakers and comedians. So that was the skit and the podcast for this week. Clayton, do you have anything you want to say about them?
Not about that stuff. There is some stuff that I want to share with chat once we get into a less like a less like narrative game.
Okay, we'll do one more round of this because I've got things I want to talk about too. We'll do one more round of this and then we'll move on to the bonus game and do some talking then. I do want to say though, let me do a plug real quick because we've got Bramblepath in chat, and I know he's a Twitch Prime sub. If you want to support Fudge Films, literally the best way to do it is to hit the follow button, or hit the or honestly, the best way to support is subscribing to Fudge Films on Twitch. $5 a month gets you 2 emotes. $9.99 a month gets you 3, and $25 a month gets you 4 emotes. And you can do a Twitch Prime sub and get that tier 1. Twitch Prime subs, I found this out, run out every month. They don't automatically renew. So if you're a Twitch Prime sub, make sure you click that sub button again. This is Ian. Give me my credit card info right now. I don't know what your credit card info is. But yeah, so if you're a Twitch Prime sub, just make sure to re-up, because I didn't even know that was a thing. And I'm pretty well versed in Twitch, for the most part. So, just make sure you do that. I want your money. That's why we're here tonight, okay? Oh shit, there's credit card. I'm saving that. What's the security pin, sir? Okay. All right, let's go again.
Let's go again. All right, here we go, boys.
Hello again. it's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down, and you can go right in.
Okay, we're gonna check out the Room of Palms. New room, new people.
Ooh, a candle.
The Room of Palms. It looks like the basement of an old church. Faded linoleum floors, spare walls with the odd religious print framed in peach-colored wood. On one side is a large open kitchen. Old refrigerators donated by the congregation hum and drip. This must be where the cabbage smell is coming from. Rows of long tables are set up for the next spaghetti supper. They work well enough for today's speed dating. The bell rings and a ghost appears.
Oh no. Sup? I'm Riley. You're pretty hot for a ghost.
Oh, coming on strong.
Woo!
You're not so bad yourself there. Finger guns.
Right? He just make it, was he like, right? Isn't it cool we stay the age we died? Makes dying young a little better.
Yeah, you're not gonna ask my name?
Nah,
Bold.
I already know your name. When I died, I got psychic powers. It's Casey, right?
It's close.
It kind of is close.
You're, close.
Weak sauce. Totally not epic, dude. Guess I still need some practice. Let me try again. You're a spirit of curiosity, right?
I'm not sure what I am.
I totally hear you there. It's hard enough to figure out life. Finding the point of death. How can you be that sure of anything?
I'm in no rush.
Ain't that the truth, brother? Hell yeah. So, you into sports?
Not really.
I'll level with you. Sports are a big part of who I am. I'm not like a one-note guy. I'm not just about sports, but I sure like them.
Why do you like them?
Like, where do I even start? It's like,
The bell rings.
oh snap. Halftime! Guess we called timeout. Let's keep this going in the second half. Let's go crack a couple brewskis.
Another ghost appears.
Oh, come on. This is why I got water. Hello, sunshine.
The ghost takes a long drag of their cigarette. The smoke rises up through their hollow frame,
That's good shit.
pumping out holes in their back. They let you smoke in here?
I didn't ask. Won't make much difference now. My name's Vera. That or, the lady in smoke. That's what my friends call me.
You look familiar.
Maybe I just have one of those faces. A lot of ghosts know me. For years now, I've haunted Vegas. The glitzer condominiums on the strip. Obnoxious houses behind gates. I wake up rich fools at night, shrouded in gray smoke, jangling pennies, wailing, "Pay the price," junk like that.
That's pretty cool, but let's hear your reasoning. Why the rich?
They've usually done something bad, something no one knows. One look at me pulls it out of them. You should see the looks they give me.
Did you live in Vegas?
I did. I was a executive assistant to this big shot casino owner. This was back in the boom. Everyone moved in post-war. By the early 50s, it was a wonderland.
My boss was a real piece of work. Balding, bad suit, always eating peanuts and tossing back rye. He was obsessed with money. Got it any way he could. And never let it go. No one liked him, but plenty feared him. It was my job to keep his sins quiet. Anyway, that's me. What brings you to this thing?
I guess I was bored.
Pretty hard for a ghost to get bored. It's almost impressive. It does get old though. Floating, moving through stuff. You start to take it for granted. Like the living do with breathing and eating food.
What food do you miss the most?
Liver and onions. Nothing beats a good chunk of liver. The bloodier the better. It'll clean you out, let me tell you.
The bell rings.
Guess that's the bell. We'll have to pick this up later. See ya.
So Vera's interesting. Please don't pick her.
Another ghost appears.
Next time she comes around, I won't even need to chunk up my voice. It'll just be that way. Hey.
Hey.
I'm Stephanie. But you can call me Steph. Everybody does.
Hi, Steph.
Hey. Oh gosh, I'm nervous. But I've never done anything like this before. I spent like an hour putting my face on this morning.
What brings you to speed dating?
I've been single for a while. At first, it was great. I did what I wanted to do. Taught myself some Japanese. Played my clarinet every day without fail. Allowed myself time to get to know the real me. But after a while, the silence gets to you. My cat only says so much.
Tell me about your cat.
Clarence. After that, Angel. But he's more of a demon. Especially around food. Oh, let me tell you. You know how most cats have this pleasant meow? Almost a mew? Clarence wails and whines. All raspy, like he's dying. Or dead. Ha! You'll probably think I'm so weird.
We're all a little weird.
I suppose it beats being normal. There's nothing worse than meeting someone and running out of things to say after like 10 minutes. That's why I'm here. There's no time to get bored. If you do, it's almost impressive.
Tell me about learning Japanese.
I thought I'd pick it up easy. Since it's so far removed from English, there's such an art to drawing the characters. But there are so many. First, you learn hiragana. Those are the basic characters for sounds. Then katakana, for words taken from other languages. By the time I learned all those, I thought I was getting pretty good. Then came kanji. There are thousands of kanji characters. It's overwhelming.
You have an eternity to learn.
If only. I'll die before I learn the language.
Oh no.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, right.
What do you mean?
The afterlife is forever.
Man, sometimes I wish I was a ghost.
Ah, gee.
Oh, they don't know. Like, not dead. That would be terrible. But a ghost, all ephemeral, ephemeral. How do you pronounce it?
I guess ephemeral, probably.
Mouse. Sorry, guys. We're gonna have Google read this one for us. That's what we should have done. We just should have put all of her lines into Google. No, Google Translate. E-P-H-E-M. No, I need the letter P. H-E. Oh, shit.
Ephemeral.
Ephemeral. Now we know. All ephemeral and timeless.
But you are a ghost.
Huh?
I'm a ghost.
Very funny. Ha ha.
I'm serious.
Wait. What? What do you mean? No, wait. The bell can't be ringing yet. I don't understand. We're dead? Did I die? Am I a ghost?
Bye, Steph.
Wow, we just ruined her life.
Her death.
Oh, that's kind of the fun you can expect on a Fudge Films live stream. We're a couple comedians.
The second round begins.
So, I'm Riley again. So, well, what should we talk about now?
Got any dating tips?
Dating tips, huh? Yeah, I'm only a player on the field. Off it. Love's no game for me. I just try and be real and ask the same of others. It's pretty simple, actually.
You know, you're smarter than you look, bud.
I am. Thank you so much. That's super nice of you.
You're welcome, Riley.
So you're nice and hot. Score.
The
Wow,
bell
that
rings.
was a quick round.
That was very fast.
So, I was thinking, it might be fun to see a game together. My whole team is playing our state rivals. It's been a while since I've checked in on them.
Yeah, I'll keep it in mind.
Righteous! Just tap me after they wrap up here. I'll pick you up in my ghost car. It's a convertible.
I look forward to it.
Me neither. Well, okay, so we've got Riley, who is all muscle, no brains. We've got Vera, who hurts my throat, and then we have Steph, who we've triggered an existential crisis in. Vera, please have very little to say. Hello again, sunshine. The worst part is, I think I've talked about this on stream before. When I do a voice that hurts my throat for a long period of time, and then I stop, and it's like the wound starts healing, and then I do it again, and it's like we've just torn those scabs wide open. Good to see you back around. That one hurt my lungs. I will die for Fudge Films. We already talked a bit about how I lived. The Vegas life. My crooked casino boss. I'd like to tell you about how I died.
Yeah, I'm curious.
It's speed dating. Might as well lay my cards out. One day, in 1954, the casino rang me up. A voice, the boss's son, said they were out of clean shirts. It was maybe 6 a.m. The sun wasn't up yet. I dropped my girl off at a sitter and rushed over to the casino.
Why'd you go?
By this point, he had me trapped. I knew all his secrets, and he knew mine. If I left, who knows what he'd do. I didn't mind dying, but I had a kid to think about. The casino front doors were locked. The doors were never locked.
Security let me in and led me to the blackjack tables, where my boss was waiting, dead on the floor, blood soaking into the burgundy carpet.
How awful.
Awful is right. I never liked the guy, but I wasn't happy, that's for sure. Unlike his son, standing next to his dad's body, he smiled when he saw me. "You'll make this go away," he said. I nodded. Two guys, bigger than horses, stepped up behind me. They loaded my dead boss into the trunk of a black car. One of them drove. The other made sure to sit with me in the back seat.
Did you know these guys?
No. All their toughs looked the same. I swear they worked a year and then got put down, like my boss had been put down. I kept thinking about where this put me. When we got to the desert, would they bury me too? But they didn't. I watched as my boss, friend to the mayor, a builder, a legend, got what he deserved. A hole in the sand.
You said your little girl was at the sitter.
And she stayed there. I wasn't about to pick her up. At least not until things cooled down.
And the son?
By the time we got back to the strip, the casino was open, busy as ever, and the son was out making funeral arrangements. A heart attack, they were calling it. Sudden, unexpected, tragic. Horse crap. I went home alone, locked all the doors and windows, turned off all the lights and waited. Nothing happened until I nodded off. I woke to
Oh, fuck me, dude. That's
took a deep breath, sucking in hot, black smoke. My lungs felt like they were burning. I couldn't see. They burned my home down. After making sure I was inside it,
What about your kid?
I'm sure I made sure she was taken care of. Had a bunch of money stashed away. My brother in Tulsa took her. For a long time, I couldn't bear to see her. And by the time I was ready, I couldn't find her. I don't even know if she's still alive.
The bell rings.
Sorry this got so grim. After this is all over, maybe we could grab a drink and try not to let the past haunt us, even for just an hour.
fuck. Why does Vera have to have the best backstory? Oh, Jesus. How's it going, Steph?
Hey, Steph.
So, wait. We're actually totally 100% dead.
Yes.
As in afterlife? The afterlife?
Yes.
So you're a ghost, and I'm a ghost.
That's why it's speed dating for ghosts.
I thought that was strange, but then I just figured ghosts was ironic or something. Maybe slang for people who are a little out of it. I'm a little out of it. Right now, especially.
I know it's all like hard to put together, Steph.
It is hard to believe. I mean, really. Seriously. There's no such thing as ghosts. You seem pretty real. Are you all just pulling my leg? Is this a prank show? One of these hidden camera things? I can see right through your weird monster makeup.
And what if it was a prank show?
Then I'd be super mad. It's not nice to fool people for laughs.
I wish this was a prank.
So, if this isn't a show, then what? A dream? Is this some messed up dream? If that's what it is, I should be able to wake myself up by, screaming or something. That usually works.
Please don't.
Sorry, dream ghosts. It's time for this water skier to wake up. Come on, Steph. Fuck off, Steph. It's so hard to scream right now after Vera. Nothing happened.
Feel any better?
I still feel alive. Just like disassociated. Like the world is going on without me. It's a familiar feeling. I felt a lot when I was alive too.
What was your life like?
It was difficult. Except not really. Mostly, life was pretty good.
Good parents?
Good parents, for sure. There was really only one thing wrong with them. They were cooler than me. Well, when I was born, they were in their early 20s. They were in all this weird music, artsy movies about ballet school witches, and fantastic planets that were just creepy. My dad even smoked alternative cigarettes. Listen. Okay, Riley sucks. Steph is a narc. Vera's the only option. Vera would be down to smoke an alternative cigarette with you. Meanwhile, I was that dork with the puzzles, learning languages for fun. My parents were excited when I joined band. They thought it would help me make friends. Mostly, I just like to practice alone in my room.
I wish my parents were cool.
No, you don't. Sigh. I shouldn't be too hard on them. They were by my side during the worst of it.
The worst of what?
This is hard to talk about.
Oh.
Happy Valentine's Day! I had cancer. A brain tumor. It was bad. Diagnosed a week after my 19th birthday. I started getting headaches and feeling confused about things. Things would just look wrong, out of place. It's hard to describe.
How long did they give you?
They gave me a few months with treatment that turned into a year. They said it was aggressive, so they had to be aggressive. Eventually, the symptoms subsided. It seemed like they zapped it. Told me I was progression free. Whatever that means. I was allowed to go back to school, but I didn't. I retreated to my room. After so much time facing death, I had a lot of trouble facing people. Funny, huh? Now I'm facing death and people. There's the bell. I guess it's back out into the world now. I have a lot to figure out. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for helping me talk this out.
Steph leaves the room. If you hurry, you could catch up to her. See if she'd like to talk some more. Then again, a date with a ghost like Steph might not be the most exciting. She's no football hunk, nor is she the infamous Lady in Smoke.
Oh
boy.
Okay, Riley sucks.
Riley's okay.
Vera is interesting. See, there's two parts of my brain thinking about Steph. There is the part of me that is an empathetic human being and is like, oh, I want to talk to Steph and be like, hey, sorry, like, how can I help you adjust? And then there's the, like, host of the show mentality, which was, maybe we shouldn't do the cancer subplot. it's your decision ultimately.
Steph. You catch up with Steph. She looks surprised to see you. You think it's hard to tell with the mask. Oh, I think she looks surprised.
Hey, what's up? Is everything okay?
Where are you heading?
Home, I think. I'm not really sure. Why? Where are you going?
Let's, why don't you and I go to the symphony?
Normally, I'd love to see the symphony. For all the years I've played clarinet, I've never actually seen a professional orchestra. Another time, though, maybe we could just walk around. Maybe find a nice park. Talk a bit.
A heavy layer of snow has claimed the trees and buried the grass nearby. A cobblestone walking trail twists around the edge of a lake. You pass an old ghost sitting on a bench, tossing nothing on the ground, but still going through the motions. The ghosts of geese gather around him anyway, acting out a ritual that no longer serves any purpose.
This is all still so confusing.
I know what you mean.
I guess all ghosts must feel this. Or something like it. Were you this lost when you died?
For a while, yeah.
How did you figure things out?
I still am, brother.
Dying's not a simple thing. I just feel like I spent years on a puzzle, only to realize I'm missing pieces. They're gone. I'll never finish. And now, what do I do? Do I take the puzzle apart? Be proud that I did what I could?
Does anyone truly finish puzzles?
No one I know. I'm sure some people are that together. But what about the rest of us? What now? Like, what do we even do as ghosts? Do we get jobs? What's the point of anything?
You can linger.
I did so much lingering when I was alive. My death has to have a point. I feel like cancer took my life. Now I have another shot at things.
Where will you go?
Where do ghosts even live? Or not live? You know what I mean.
Everywhere.
I get to decide what kind of ghost I am. That's a lot of freedom for one staff. It's also kind of exciting, actually. I think I'm ready to take my mask off.
You got this.
If you say so. How do I look?
You look like you.
I feel like crying. The good tears. But nothing's coming out. Thanks for the talk. It helped a lot.
What are ghost friends for?
I'll let you know.
It's hard to be a ghost. But Steph seems like she'll be alright. What's next for you, though? I think that was the best way we could have wrapped that one up.
Yeah, really. What an ending. Well, that was speed dating for ghosts. That was great. I know there's a ton more ghosts. So maybe someday we'll come back to that. But right now, we're gonna hop over to a bonus game. But while we do that, while I get this set up and running, we can just have a chat.
Ooh, hell yeah. Oh, man. Ooh,
Get the stretches in. I am not going to be able to talk tomorrow morning.
That's fine. You know, there's nothing going on tomorrow.
For you, maybe. Okay, this is as big as I can make it. Okay. I gotta figure out how to get this to work again.
Woo.
Okay, we did. Go ahead, Clayton. You said you had things you wanted to talk about.
Hell yeah, brother. So I don't think I got to tell chat. I don't think I told chat about BoJack Horseman yet. I don't think I did. That came out, I believe. They wrapped things up on the last encore that I was here. Pretty sure.
Mm.
So after we finished, I went home, and I don't think I started watching it that night. But the next night, the Saturday after that, I plowed through it. And it was pretty good. And then I watched, like, people on YouTube are putting out all kinds of, like, reviews and like digging deeper into it. And so I'm watching those, and it's making me appreciate it more. Like, wow, that's a pretty good show. I like it. I like BoJack.
Do you find the ending satisfying?
Yes,
Okay.
I do. After watching this one person talk about it and, like, diagnose it, I guess, dissect it rather, and he was explaining, like, different, you know, those fancy words like themes and metaphors or whatever.
All those thinking words.
I was like, shit, this show is, like, good.
Yeah.
This ending is, it's a good way to wrap up a show.
Okay. I'm glad that you enjoyed the ending. Because whenever you and I talked about it, you were like, pretty set on that ending had to be good. So I'm glad that you found something in that ending.
That mixed with, I'm also working through Finding Paradise, which I played more last night.
Yeah.
That is the sequel to the Moon. Great game. We'll get to it at some point.
Yeah.
But it's a very, like, story-based, narrative, whatever, which is, it's a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I just got to Act 3 last night, and I feel like I'm only halfway through the game.
Okay.
It's very long, but I like the themes that it's going through right now. It's talking about, like, regret is the main focus of this one.
I don't know what that's like. I've got no regrets.
Yeah, regrets are... You ask old people.
Yeah.
They'll tell you.
Only boomers have regrets. Okay, I should probably get this to work.
Yeah, you can go ahead and get that boy rolling.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, I can't get it to do that. I can't size the window any larger. Game capture won't accept it. We're gonna hope that a window capture will. Yeah.
Oh.
God, it's tiny though. Hold on. We gotta move it like way up.
And so I recently got... I was really on the fence about getting Red Dead 2 on PC, because I heard the performance isn't great, but I'm having not very much trouble at all. Since I upgraded the PC, it's pretty beefy now. I'm not having many problems with Red Dead. So I haven't touched the single player at all yet. I wanted to see if online was good yet. It's better than it was. I still don't like... I don't like the gold bar system at all, which they still have.
Yeah, that's their premium currency, right?
Yeah. And it still feels really greedy. I don't know how bad the grind is, or like if it's doable for normal people to just jump into and have fun, but it does seem like there's a lot of stuff to it that I look forward to trying out. My character is Barther Borgin.
Great name. Very creative fan character.
The amount of dancing on a fucking, like, grave that I held so holy.
Yeah.
Barther Borgin and his horse Dix. Spelled D-I-X.
You literally, you walked into something you and I both held very dear, and we're just like, dicks. Cool.
Barther Borgin, the man looks like he's 60, but he's only like 20. Riding on his steed Dix. And I'm having a blast.
That's good, man. I'm happy for you. I wanted to say before we play this game, and hopefully get to show off the title screen so you know what it is. Next week, I'm going to be streaming a whole bunch because we've got no Fudge Films work that needs done. I'll let you know what the schedule is Sunday, but get ready for nearly every night next week of me doing solo streams. We're going to play Wander Song. We're going to finish up Broken Reality. We're going to do a nostalgic commercials and editing or art stream. We're going to do a couple special streams. A lot of stuff planned for next week when it comes to streaming. Hope to see you there. Hope to see you in chat. We're going to see if this works. Keyboard. Is it just going to take me into the game? I think it's just taking us into the game. I don't know how to display the title screen. I know nothing about the ZX Spectrum. No, that's not true. I know a lot about the ZX Spectrum. I don't know how the fuck to work it. They don't teach you this in history videos on YouTube. I'm sorry. Sorry. Let's go back. Can we do a reset? It didn't show me the loading screen. I'm honestly really surprised. Or the title screen didn't show up. I'm really surprised at that. Do I need a higher model Specky?
Whoa, that one's NTSC. Whoa.
Whoa, we don't want this because this is a Russian bootleg game. Loader. Media. Tape open.
What else can I tell chat? I watched The Lighthouse yesterday. Let me tell you what. I think there's our title screen.
Well, this isn't the title just yet. This is our title.
Hey, there we go.
We're playing Pussy. Love from the Titanic. Listen, one way or the other, I was determined to get pussy tonight, and we're getting it. This is a Russian bootleg of, I believe, a Game Gear game. It's nuts, and I just found out about it today. I have no idea what any of this means. What happens if I choose Sinclair? There is a title screen with music. I don't know what I just did. There's supposedly cutscenes, an opening cutscene that we're not gonna see. I don't know how to get it to work, but the keyboard doesn't work. Hold on. Let's do hard reset. You'll just work with us on this, chat. We're gonna play Pussy. All right.
While we get this loaded up, so I finished The Lighthouse. Let me tell you what. I think A24 went too far with artistic liberties.
Wow.
I think we gotta reel it back.
Wow.
I think artists they've gone too far.
Wow. That is some statement.
It's in black and white. Ew.
Ew. Where's the color?
And it's also shot in, like, do you know what it's shot in? The dimensions?
Isn't it in 4x3?
No, it's something even weirder.
Is it like 1x1?
Close.
Why does it the keyboard?
It's like It's like 1.13 by 1 or 1.3 something.
I can't move at all. I can punch with space. Why is this not... Well, you know what? This is all you need. We've got Leonardo. Obviously, Leonardo DiCaprio. Here portrayed by Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. And Kate Winslet. Here portrayed by Android 18 from Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, I was gonna say, they looked like Dragon Ball people.
Yeah, and if you hear the music, it's one of the songs of our homeland, Clayton. It's a classic Italian tune. I don't know what would...
Think like a Russian keyboard.
Okay.
What would be WASD on a Russian keyboard?
Okay, general. Use shift with arrow keys. Do I have to hold shift? No. We'll figure it out.
You know, people ever told you look like Adam Kovic?
Who? I actually don't know who that is.
He Funhouse. He's one of the people that I believe are still on Funhouse. But he was also Machinima. He was like a big Machinima guy.
Adam Kovic. I look nothing like this man.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's because, people would say that about me.
Why would you... Then why would you... What a cool way to compliment yourself. Keyboard. Oh, Christ.
I can't read that. That's too small. I need
We're just gonna hit every key. None of them do anything. None of them do anything.
You know what? I've got a genuine question.
None of them do anything.
Oh, gee.
Make game work!
Oh, he's just... Why doesn't my computer
What?
work?
Clayton, fix computer.
Why doesn't...
Unga punga. Hold on, I'm turning on display capture. Get out of here, window capture. Uh-oh. Oh, I stopped recording in the stream. Well, we're still live. Where's the game? Go! Play game! Game!
If the stream goes offline, you have a happy Valentine Day, chat.
The stream goes offline. I'll see you next week. Nothing makes move. Great. I mean, how do you even... Joysticks? Keyboard. Oh. Button for up. Q.
Quap.
Up. It's gonna be a... Ew! Look at this menu! You go through a scroll down to choose letters. Okay, so we want O and P. O? Oh, there it is!
Yeah, there we go.
So the goal is, we're Leonardo DiCaprio. We gotta get to Kate Winslet.
Here, I'm gonna...
So I've already fucked this up.
I'm gonna go ahead and fix our...
Yes. I got it. It's a window capture. This is the most... Alright, this is a great way to display this game. Okay. So we've already ruined this. Because I can't punch anymore. How do I die? Where's the water? Am I gonna have to hard reset the game again?
Probably.
This sucks. Open. Pussy. But there's supposedly a whole, broken English opening for this game and all this stuff, and I can't figure out how to get it to run. If anyone knows anything about the ZX Spectrum, please let me know. I need your knowledge sooner rather than later.
Yeah, where's the VX Spectrum?
ZX?
ZX, the I don't know, Camino?
What?
You're just spouting nonsense at me, so I'll go ahead and throw my own
I'm
horse.
spouting real things at you. Technically, it's called the ZX Spectrum. Thank you.
I guess it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think we should use Zed.
I like Zed.
I like Zed.
The only thing with Zed is whenever I hear Zed, I'm like, yo, Lord Zed from Power Rangers. That's cool. Okay, so we need... I just fucked it up again.
Yeah, I don't understand this at all.
I just fucked it up again. See, she's on this one. So we need to break the block when she's, like, on this one. We need to, like, get her way down to us. Well, actually, oh, no. This is fucked.
Interesting.
This is what video games were at one point. This is what fun was. Can I hate it. I hate it. I mostly just hate that we don't get the title screen to pussy. Oh, I hit space. Uh-oh. Fuck. We just gotta beat one level of pussy, man. We can't even get our foot in the door of pussy. What a great title screen, though. Okay, it was a big run.
Oh, I also watched Midway from 2019.
Is that a war movie?
Yes.
Okay.
It details like it's like an action film of they do like Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
And then the stuff leading up to Midway, and apparently the historical accuracy is pretty good.
How do I do it?
Yeah,
How do I do it?
I don't know. This game's kind of hard.
You can only punch left and right.
But the storytelling in Midway, let me tell you, was really bad.
Yeah?
Yeah. There was like no... there's so many problems with it. If you watched that movie, you would not be happy. It looked fine for CGI, because I'm pretty sure they did very little practical effects. You could tell very clearly that it was just people, like, standing on a cardboard box in a green room.
Yeah.
I guess it looked fine. But holy shit. They did not, like, they didn't tell the story well. At all.
Well, take that, creators of Midway. While we're sitting here playing pussy, you guys are fucking up. Okay.
They take, okay, here, big brain time. I still don't get it. I don't understand.
So we have to get her to touch us. But how? Like what? How? Pussy's too next level for us. But actually how?
I don't know, with the controls that we're given, I really don't understand. What was that?
I just punched the block.
Oh, okay, I thought her help did I don't know where you go from here.
Oh! I found the restart level button. Woo! I don't know how to... Loser.
Loser. This guy's not getting pussy.
We're gonna have to look up a walkthrough for pussy. How? And what's this thing?
What? Whoa. What was it?
Maybe this is why Russia sucks. They can't make good video games. But how do I get around this block? Y, U, I, O, A, S, D, F, G, H. No, get me out of this one. Get me out of this. How do I get out? Get me out of here. None of the buttons do anything. How do I get further in pussy? What if we do it so like in the middle? And we get like a... Right, and then she goes to that one. Okay. And then we do like that. Now what? Now what, game? No, how do I get out of this again? Break. That pauses the game. How do I get out of this? What did I just do? No. How do I unpause game? Oh. Wait, what was that? Which button made it change? Huh. Which button? I can't figure out pussy. Do we just watch a video of someone else playing pussy?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know how to solve this puzzle. Can I punch up? I have to be able to. Yep.
Oh.
Also, the Super Mario World ending theme. That's the only reason I want to complete one level, is to point out the Super Mario World ending theme that they just bootlegged. Also, what is this music? Also, where are we? Oh, there we are. How do we punch down? Q is up. Is W down? What is down?
What is this song actually?
Is it Yakety Sax? Maybe?
I think that's... Yes. Okay, yes.
I'm
that is-
stuck. The Russian bootleggers.
Is Yakety Sax public domain?
I don't believe so.
Does that happen with music?
Public domain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like all Beethoven
Got it.
stuff?
A is down.
Well, unless some like company bought Beethoven, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is Fudge Films public domain?
Yeah. No.
Can I like make? Can I announce? If I just like announce Fudge Films is public domain, does that work?
I think it could, but I'd prefer if you didn't.
Can I put like a lease on it? Can I say for the next 24 hours, Fudge Films is public domain? You guys can take the layout.
We don't want it.
If you can, like, tell you what, here's a If you guys can like social engineer yourselves into Mike's computer, you can just have the files.
What are you doing? What the fuck?
You already know what he's looking for. He's looking for, what was this? ZX Games?
Yeah, ZX Spectrum, yeah.
Go ahead, host a ZX Spectrum website.
I can't punch down anymore.
He'll download any EXE, it doesn't matter.
I can't. Oh, 8 was down. I mean, I went to so many bootleg weird Russian sites to find pussy on the ZX Spectrum. Like, you don't understand the lengths I went to. Oh, we got game over. Rewind tape to 0.
It's time for rewind. Whoa.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Will Smith. Whoa.
We're gonna say fuck that.
It's rewind time.
I want to see the story of pussy, and then we'll call it a night.
Woo. I'm kind of hyped up now.
Pussy ZX. I was told it is broken English and fun. Pussy ZX Spectrum. Long play. Did anyone do a long play in this game? Here we go. Pussy. Oh, he just skips the first cutscene. No, we need to see the cutscene. Thank you. Here we go. What about this? Oh, see, this will be helpful so I can learn how to use the ZX Spectrum. Okay, so he gets the same screen we do. Okay, that's the same thing that we've been getting. No story, though. Where was the cut? I was told there was cutscenes. This is a chip. There's no cutscenes. I was told there's... Okay. Pussy ZX Spectrum cutscenes. This is what my life's become. Titanic Pussy Movie Final... We are walking a dangerous path. See, in the description is just all Russian. Uh-huh. I think this has to be it. Why is it called Pussy, though? I just don't get that. It's just Titanic. On the ZX Spectrum. Ooh. This is the end of the song. I thought that was going to go on longer. I thought we were going to have like a really cool dance ending to the stream. Oh, here we go. This video is not very loud. Okay, no. Here's how we end it. Here's how we end it. My heart will go on karaoke. Clayton, you know the words?
I know like the couple.
Alright, you know.
Good karaoke versions will have the lyrics in the video.
Oh, we'll hope we got that. Oh. Alright, do you want Leo's part or Kate Winslet's part?
Dude, I don't know whose part is who. I didn't know there were two people that
It was
sang.
a joke. There isn't. It's just Celine Dion. In my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on. Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you. Go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Would you like to dance? May I have this dance? May I have this dance, man? Sir?
Gee. Chat.
Sir?
Chat, what do I say?
Sir, may I have this dance?
Gee.
Sir?
Oh.
Sir, may I have this dance? Let's dance.
Oh, God.
Go ahead, get it.
Jeez,
Try and get out of that.
Get up. Oh, man. Oh, my knees.
Oh, my knees.
You know I got bad knees.
Alright.
Ooh.
Have you ever slow danced before?
I don't know, maybe like once.
Okay. Alright, ready? I'll lead. Take my hand, and our hearts will go on.
Okay. I'm playing, I believe I'm the woman's role, which is suitable.
Oh, wait, this isn't the chorus yet. Oh, then. What are we doing with our arms? We're like churning butter.
Oh, man.
Just kick over. I'm like pulling you closer to me. Oh, here we go. We'll do the cha-cha slide. Yeah. I'm just dragging you around.
I think I'm gonna get us banned for that.
Alright, that's the end of the stream. I'll see you guys next week.
Look at that ass, though.
Whose?
That guy.
So first, you're having a Valentine's Day to yourself, dude. First you call yourself that guy from Funhouse, then you talk about your ass. Chad, have a happy Valentine's Day. Go spend it with someone who will dance with you better than Clayton danced with me. Clayton, final Valentine's Day thought.
I don't like this holiday.
Ooh, take that, Hallmark, bitch.